Welcome back to the channel. We have made it to Florence, the heart of the Renaissance, where we'll be for the next 4 days. I'll take you to see the amazing Renaissance artwork, museums, the city streets, the incredible Duomo, and finding the spots with the best views in the city. Plus, of course, we're going to eat and drink our way through the city. We also did an amazing day trip to see more of the Tuscan countryside and medieval villages. Welcome to my Florence vlog. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I have just made it to Florence and I cannot wait to start exploring. This is my first time in Florence. If you've been following along my YouTube channel, you know that I've been on a Mediterranean cruise. I did 9 days on there and then I was in the heart of Tuscany. So if you want to see those videos, I will leave those here so you can check those out. But we just arrived in Florence yesterday by train from Tuscany, and my first impressions of Florence, we are here in June. It is busy. It's very busy. We walked by the Duomo yesterday and the scale of it is just, I think the first time you see the Duomo is just like a breathtaking moment. I'm not even exaggerating, it's stunning. We went to a cool local lunch sandwich shop, and then for dinner we went to this amazing restaurant. The owner, Gianluca, is hilarious. He sat down to take our order. So if you want a cool local restaurant, we'll leave those recommendations on the screen. So because it's my first time in Florence, we are doing all of the things. We're going to the Uffizi gallery, we're going to the Gallery di Accademia, we're going to see all of the famous paintings, artworks, the Duomo, and find some cool local restaurant bites in between. We're here for 4 days. We are about to head to the Uffizi gallery. By the way, if you're coming here during high season summer, first of all, it's a heat wave this week. It's 100 degrees almost every single day, so it's super hot. And if you want to go see the famous gallery, pre-book your ticket in advance and book a timed entry because it is busy. So let's go ahead and start exploring Florence. I'm also wearing this really cute crop top from J. Crew. I love like the sweetheart neckline, and underneath I'm wearing this super comfortable Spanx bra. There's no padding, no wire. I'm looking for like a comfortable everyday bra. This is it. Favorite little shorts. So let's head out to the gallery. We're walking to the museum. It's very quiet now, but it definitely picks up in the afternoon. It gets busier definitely in the afternoon. The morning is pretty quiet right now.
Yeah, it's very quiet right now. You wouldn't think it's the same place, and it's not too early.
Yeah, it's
but
9.
Now it's very calm, so I'm curious to see how it changes.
And it gets hot. So it's very peaceful right now. We're enjoying our little walk. It's about, also everything is very walkable. Everything is in like 15-minute walk from each other. So it's great, you don't really need a car. Definitely don't need a car. So you can walk everywhere. Walking by the church, and you can see already, this is 9 a.m. I think at 12 it's even busier. So expectations of visiting Florence in summer, it's gonna be a lot of people. Walking by the Palazzo. This is a replica of David. It's not the real one, but we're still headed our way. We are at the Galleria Uffizi. It's a big like U-shaped sort of gallery. We have our tickets here. Yeah, I highly recommend booking tickets in advance. They're timed entries and you have like 15 minutes to get your tickets in that time frame. Have a space versus like hoping it's not going to be busy. Exactly. And you're definitely going to come anyway, so might as well have tickets in advance. We made our way inside the Uffizi gallery. Tickets are 20 euros for adults plus a 4 euro charge to book in advance. We saw famous artwork including the Birth of Venus and other work from notable Italian painters. Plus inside there are great views of Florence. So to get a better understanding, this is where we just walked through. We're gonna go around to the other side, and this view is beautiful. If there wasn't a crane right in the middle of the Duomo and the Palazzo Vecchio, it would have been a picture perfect moment, but that is 2022 modern day times. We're gonna continue on.
Sugar?
No.
Mangia soltanto subito?
Sì, grazie.
Breakfast on the go. So we just visited the Uffizi gallery and There are so many amazing works inside. It's incredible. Even the ceilings are just decorated and painted. As soon as you're about to leave, it's 2 levels. You start at the top level. As soon as you want to leave, you go downstairs and there's like a whole other gallery like of many works. So definitely plan out over an hour, I guess, if you want to see everything. But it's one of those places where you really won't be able to see it all because each work is just so beautiful. It's kind of a place we always come back to revisit and see new things. We just got a little cappuccino to go. I'm surprised they do that. And now we're headed to the Galleria d'Accademia to see the statue of David. Academia. This is the line. If you don't have tickets, it goes back, it goes back, it goes back. So book your tickets in advance.
There's still a line for...
And there's still a line. If you have tickets, it's always gonna be a line. So we decided to check out the botanical gardens as we wait for our timed entry to the Galleria d'Accademia. And it's just down the street. It's 12 euros total, 6 per person, and it's a big garden and we have a little map, so we're gonna wander around. It's nice to get out of like the city and like be by plants and trees.
It's very quiet in here.
Yeah, it's very busy over there, so it's nice to kind of like just get away. So quiet, peaceful. Garden is from 1545 and there are over 4,200 species. We then made our way inside the Academia Gallery where we saw the statue of David. So we just finished the Galleria for David and we're inside this like cool, trendy like coffee shop. They have avocado toast in the morning. So we're in this cool like little cafe and it's near our hotel. I'll leave the name here. They have avocado toast. They have this bagels with salmon. So it's a bit more American food and acai bowls, so that's cool. Just resting. If you did not have a ticket to see the David, the Galleria, the wait was 2.5 hours and you have to wait in line. So definitely get your tickets in advance, otherwise you're just gonna be waiting in line outside and it's not fun. So we're just getting some drinks and we're actually gonna head to Santa Croce, which is a local neighborhood for some lighter bites. It's like a draft latte, but ice. First spritz of the trip. Yes.
First Aperol spritz.
Yeah. We then took a 15-minute walk to a restaurant and we passed the Duomo as we did. And this was a really cool restaurant. It was like a coffee shop meets bookstore meets vegan cafe. So if you are looking for something a bit different on the menu, check this place out. Some healthier bites. That's the pear salad and the avocado carpaccio. It's mostly a vegan restaurant, so something different than the meats and the cheese and the sandwich. Lasagna. Looks really good. So Al and I just had a lunch that was recommended by a local at the cafe that we were at earlier.
It's called Bark.
Bark?
Bark.
Bark?
Or Bach.
Bach.
It's called Bach.
Bach. And we have been in Italy now for over a week.
Yeah.
In Tuscany specifically. And the cuisine here is heavy on meats, cheese, pasta, bread.
Which is amazing, but when you're
Yes.
traveling long term.
Every day, every meal, even for breakfast, we've been having like panini.
And then for lunch, panini.
We went to a restaurant that has more vegan options and more like vegetables. I don't think there was any meat there, but some things had real cheese. Something
Like a
different.
Nice vegetarian spot.
Yeah, avocados. We had a pear and pecorino salad. Something a bit lighter than all these meat dishes that we've been having.
Yes. Florentine steak.
Truffles.
Truffle.
Yes, it's very a heavy cuisine. So it was actually really good, really cute, very busy, and very local. Yeah. It was from a local recommendation. We're actually near the Piazzale Michelangelo, so we thought, might as well just see it right now because we're like right across the bridge.
Oh, I see the people. It's over there.
It's over there?
Yeah, we might as well go.
Alright, we are headed to the Piazzale Michelangelo.
See the Uffizi.
Uffizi, and then that is the famous bridge. And as we're walking around, we're realizing we're basically doing Florence in one day.
It was unintentional because we have plenty of time.
Yeah, so I guess we're just getting all this must-sees done, and then tomorrow we're just gonna like just do whatever. Yeah, it's a very walkable city. It's hot in summer. It's busy. Michelangelo. Beautiful, like waterfall. All right, I think we have to go up a lot of steps. Let's do it. I'm gonna go in the shade. We're almost there. We've made it. Let's go around this way. As we made our way to the top, we took in the amazing views of Florence. This is the best view if you want to see the full city, and it's free. So we've made it to the top, and that is Florence. It's pretty compact actually, and it's a beautiful view. Definite must walk up. This piazza is much bigger than I thought it was. There's like vendors, food, restaurants. Honestly, it wasn't that bad of a hike. Midday, it's hot. We'd had worse hikes when we were in Tuscany visiting the medieval villages there. So you could definitely come morning, afternoon, sunset would be really pretty. They're probably a bit more busy than it is right now. It's like midday. The sunset is around like 9:15, so it's so late. Like, I feel like it's a weird sunset time this time of year, but it's beautiful. We found the way. For dinner, we checked out a local restaurant with rave reviews. We are at a restaurant with some meats, and I'm excited because it was a long day of walking. My feet are literally dying. Everything looks delicious. Tuscany at night, there's like a race going on, a marathon at night on Saturday.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're running. Okay, a race. We just had dinner. It was really good. The pastas here are more like hearty meats.
And they have like a soupy flavor, so they're very hearty.
Cheesy, like not so
lemony or acidic.
Yeah.
Usually the pastas in Italy are like tomato based, that we know of, are tomato based, and like and the Amalfi Coast like lemon based, lemon flavored.
Exactly.
These are more hearty and like
cheese, truffles,
cream.
We have a second wave. I think we're gonna do around 20,000 steps today, by the way. We're gonna get some gelato. And Al has energy, so maybe we'll do something else. We have not seen Florence at night yet, and it's pretty nice. It's not too busy. Like in the daytime, it's pretty busy. More relaxing, and it's not so hot. So it's very enjoyable. At night. It's like quick bites, purpose cigar on the corner.
Yeah.
There's tables in there if you just want to take.
A me invece uno piccolino, Nutella e cioccolato.
Good morning. It is day 2 of Florence. We did so much yesterday. I was not exaggerating with 20,000 steps. We did 21,400 steps. So today we are not going to do as much walking, but we do have some fun things planned. We're first gonna head to brunch. It's Sunday, and I honestly just typed in avocado toast on Google Maps, and this like American sort of like cafe popped up. It's eggs Benedict, kind of just like your typical brunch food, and some vegan options. I'm not vegan, but apparently I feel like there's not many vegan options here in Florence, so we're gonna head there. And then I want to go inside the Duomo today. It's a free entry, but every time we walked by, the line was just like wrapped around, so hopefully it's not too busy today. And of course I want to walk down the Ponte Vecchio bridge where they sell jewelry, but probably won't buy anything, just want to see what it's like. Going to Shack Cafe. Avocado toast, egg Benedict, huevos rancheros. Let's try it. After brunch, which was really good, and if you're in the mood for American food, I highly recommend. We walked by the Duomo to find out it was closed on Sundays, so visiting the interior was a no-go for the day. We then stumbled upon this cutest restaurant and gift shop for amazing florals, bouquets, and really cool unique finds. We did make a reservation for later to drink some cocktails here.
Oh yeah.
We're visiting the Ponte Vecchio. It's a bridge, it's original. It was not destroyed, unlike the other bridges that were destroyed, the OG. And look at the view. Al and I are having a relaxing Sunday. The church is closed, so we did not go inside. And we're just wandering around. We did some shopping things. I got a new hat, H&M. And now we're gonna go down through the bridge. It's probably the busiest time and the busiest day to experience it.
There's so many people.
But we're gonna do it anyway. They sell jewelry on this bridge. Do you get a good deal? That would be questionable. There's your Rolex store.
Oh, I still want to Google.
Time of the day. The arches on this side.
Look, this is so funny.
On the other side of the river, and it's just popping and buzzing. And we're gonna check out a little bar. Found this rooftop bar inside this hotel. It's a really cool building.
Cool things ever in here you can find.
Look how beautiful.
Lots of ice, cocktails, so please relax.
Okay. This is the cool view. After a full day of walking around, we relaxed with a cold glass of rosé on top of this amazing rooftop bar. There was no view of the Duomo, but there was beautiful views of the surrounding area. Truffle burrata sounds amazing. It's rare.
And yes,
I think so.
You know, for the I got two right here. Same.
Gelato after another hot day in the sun. We're gonna go back to the room. We took a little siesta and now it is time for dinner. It's crazy because the sun is still up really high, and if you think about eating at 8 o'clock is late, I feel like it's super late. It is like the time to go to dinner. So we are headed to Tuscan, Florence type of restaurant, and then we're gonna go to a cocktail bar afterward. And I'm wearing this top that I got today at H&M. I think the color is really pretty, especially with my new tan, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, we're headed off to dinner. Al always finds out how to use the bus.
Walk down the street.
You wanna walk this way? La Bucchetta. I love how the menu is like handwritten. It's printed, but they printed a handwritten menu. The walls are made of cork. Truffle steak, truffle pasta, we love truffles. Good morning, everyone. We are doing a full day trip. It's 12 hours long. We're going to Siena, San Gimignano,
and
Pisa, and a winery in Chianti. So we didn't get to do those things when we were in Tuscany. They're a bit north of where we were, and I honestly did not feel like driving into Siena and bigger cities because I was just like a newbie in driving in Italy. So we're doing it on a guided tour, and I'm excited to see all the places, and I will leave this tour linked down below if you're here and want to get out of Florence to see more things. This tour was so well organized. We all received a map with places that we were going to so we could read up on the bus to see where things are and what are the best things to do. Our first stop was Siena, where we had a short walking tour with a local. We learned about the history of Siena and the famous horse race that takes place every year. What was really unique about Siena was the fact that it's split into 17 different areas which have their own mascot. You can see the mascot on street lamps and other areas in the neighborhood. Of course, we stopped at the Siena Church and went inside. The Cathedral of Siena was finished in 1263, and the interior is impressive, filled with black and white marble stripes, artworks, and a library filled with gorgeous frescoes and larger-than-life choir books. Took a walking tour around. We learned so much information, honestly. And it's actually nice because when we were in Tuscany, we did these towns on our own, and it's always good to have that like extra bit of info because you really get to appreciate it much more than just walking around yourself.
Exactly, and you learn about the history.
Yes.
And all of the things that you wouldn't learn unless you did all the research beforehand.
Yes.
And she's a local. She was born and raised in Siena.
Yes, both our guides are local guides to the areas that we're visiting, and now we're gonna get like a little coffee, a sweet treat. We have like a 30-minute on our own time, and then we're actually headed to Chianti at a winery for wine tasting and lunch. I'm excited for that. And then afterwards we're going to San
Gimignano.
Yes, after that we're going to San Gimignano, and after that it's pizza. So we have a full day ahead, but let's get some coffee. This is like where the sweets are, but we want a coffee, right? We want to buy a biscuit.
Possiamo parlare con carta di credito?
Al found the top-rated cafe in Siena. Cafe Fiorella. Due cappuccini. Oh look! That's really good. We then headed to the winery grounds where we learned about the winery and checked out the vineyard. At that time, we were all ready for lunch, and we sampled 3 wines that had pasta and cheeses.
Our wines total, 1 white, 1 red, 1 reserve, and a sweet wine. And consider that these are all organic.
So this is also San Gimignano.
We have arrived to San Gimignano on our own for 2 hours. So let's see what we get up to. The Museum of Torture. Al, you said nope. I'm kind of intrigued, I'm not gonna lie. Found the square. Now.
I'm not going inside.
Okay. There are 2 gelato places here. There's one here and there's one here. And apparently this one has won awards, but this one says they're the best. They're both good, but we're gonna go here later. But we are headed to a viewpoint. Oh, look at the line. Oh my God. Is it this way? So we're actually going to head to a beautiful viewpoint for some drinks, looking over the town. And this is known as the Manhattan of Tuscany because there once stood 72 towers. Only 14 still stand today. We're gonna get a really good view of the town as we head to the viewpoint. Beautiful views of the surrounding area. Wow, this is a really cool viewpoint. Look at the towers. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 towers. There are more, but you can climb up there if you want. It's pretty hot, but it's amazing to see. And also really amazing to think about what it was like in the medieval times. 72 towers standing in this town. And it's actually a quite small town, much smaller than Siena. So the fact that they had so many towers is really amazing. And this view is amazing too. I'm really liking this town. I think I like this more than Siena. Siena's cool, it's really big, it's more like a metropolitan city. This one has like that medieval charm, but it's smaller, it's not so hilly as other places that we've been to. So it's kind of reminding me of like a bigger Pienza. If you haven't seen what we've done in Tuscany before we came to Florence, be sure to check out that video. I will leave it here so you can see all the different comparisons to the medieval towns. But we are going to keep exploring gelato, cocktails, bathroom. We have found a nice little perch. We are drinking some rosé from the farm we were just at, Poggio Alloro. And it's a really beautiful view. A lot of people are taking pictures. We're sipping. So far we are loving the tour. There's enough time for information, sightseeing, relaxing. There's wine on the tour, that's always a plus. And it's a good mix of everything that you'd want, like some time to relax. So after this, we have like an hour and a half bus ride to Pisa. So that's the time where she probably won't be talking and you can just kind of rest your eyes on the bus. And before, it's just really well paced. So we're really happy with it. And if you are in Florence and want to see the countryside without renting a car or organizing it yourself, this is a really great option. So I'll leave this linked down below. We're gonna finish our wine and then head to get some gelato. I want to share with you I'm wearing this dress from Tommy Bahama. It is a mini dress, but it's a bit longer. It goes right above my knee and I'm pretty tall. And it's the perfect like church sightseeing dress because you can put it over your shoulders like this so you don't have to wear like a cape. And you can put it down when you're hot, and it's linen, so if you sweat, it'll dry up like literally instantly. I will also leave this dress linked down below. So we're in line for apparently the best gelato ever. We had some really good gelato in Florence, so I'm excited to try more. Honestly, for me, they're just all delicious.
This one is award-winning twice.
And another one same cup.
I did like the 5th year level of that.
Share one. What?
You ran. Our time in San Gimignano is over. We're ending ours with a good. I bet it is. Some gelato as we walk back to the bus for our next and last stop of our trip. Alright, we've made it to Pisa and we see the Leaning Tower. So we have an hour in Pisa and we're gonna just take some pictures of the tower. We learned that the soil is like a marsh, that's why it's leaning. It was built and then it leaned over time.
During construction, yeah.
Yes, and it took 200 years, well 199 years to complete. So that's really interesting. They took a 100-year break though. So I think they were just trying to figure out
at the third floor
what to do with it. Or there's many theories. But yeah, it's actually really cool to see. And you can climb it. It was restored for 20 years in the 90s. So you can go up to the top. We're not going to do that. We're gonna admire it from below. So we have to do a funny photo. As you can see, everyone's just holding up their, oh my god, everyone's holding up their arms. Ah, let's do it.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. We enjoyed Pisa for a little while. We took some fun photos. It's quite small actually, but there's a cool street off of the Leaning Tower where Pisa is also flat. So if you're looking for a more flat place to stay or visit, there are no hills. Flat town, I like it. It's very beautiful. We're headed to the bus. We have an hour and a half to Florence. Our day is over. We absolutely loved this tour. It was like, it honestly was the perfect mix of sightseeing, relaxing, wine, free time, with enough free time and enough information. So I loved it, and we really did see all the things we couldn't see when we were in southern Tuscany.
And it's really great if you have like not too much time in Tuscany and you wanted to perhaps see as much as possible, or get a taste of it, like the tour is called, and revisit other places as you would a cruise when you're in certain places for a short amount of time. You can always go back and further explore Pisa or Chianti region and that sort of thing. And we're definitely gonna come back to the Chianti region for the wine tasting.
Yes, more wine.
Yes.
More wine. See you back in Florence.
No, it crops the frame.
Good morning, everyone. Yesterday was such a long day, and our friend from New York is actually here in Florence, so we went out for dinner and drink, and we got back to the room probably around 2 in the morning, which definitely was a late night, and I woke up at 6 in the morning anyway. So I decided to check out the hotel rooftop, and I'm so upset that I did not do this the first day, because we have the most amazing view of the Duomo. We have a 360 view actually of all of Florence. During the night they actually are open for, like, it's a bar actually, so it's open to not just hotel guests, but in the morning you can kind of come up here and just relax. So I want to share with you what the room looks like. I took a video of it when we checked in. It's a nice room. The location is amazing because it's right by the train station, which I thought when I was booking it would be a little sketchy, but it really isn't at all. So if you are arriving by train, it's super easy to get in and out, and then it's walking distance to all of the major things. We've been walking everywhere, doing like over 10,000 steps easy a day, but it's maybe like a 10-minute walk to the Duomo, and it's a good price point for Florence. I will say that the AC is a little questionable. I don't think any AC really is a thing here, except if you're staying at like a 5-star hotel. Even the restaurants don't have AC, so we have AC, but it's not like ice cold. It works, but it's not icy cold, if you know what I mean. It's a cute hotel. I'll leave it linked down below if you're looking for a more budget-friendly place to stay. Anyway, I'm enjoying my coffee. Alcenius in the room. He does not want to get out of bed, so I'm just here alone taking pictures. I do want a photo of me though, so maybe I can convince him to come up here, but I doubt it. I just FaceTimed Al, and he's gonna come up here and take a picture. Thanks, Al. The view is so pretty, so let's do a little fun behind the scenes. All right. The table's like in the way, so actually, big ocean.
Move to your left. To your right, to your right, to your right. Keep going forward, yeah, right there. Look away.
I'm ready for the day. So nice on the rooftop. I'm upset that we didn't find it earlier. The view is amazing. So our friend is actually here in Florence visiting. So today's gonna be a chill day. We're gonna just hang out with her, do more things, and I'll take you along with me. Not sure how much we're really gonna get up to, but it's gonna be our fun last day in Florence. So let's get to it. On our last day in Florence, we wandered around the city and we checked out this amazing pizza place. You have to go there when you're in Florence. The slices are amazing and they're priced by weight. So the more you eat, the more you pay, but they are amazing. I love the truffle and the meat slice. And we just had a relaxing last day in Florence and we watched the sunset at the Piazzale Michelangelo again, and it was way busier during sunset than it was when we went earlier in the day.
You be mine. I love you. So bad. Hey, years gone by.
Good morning, everyone. It is our last moments in Firenze. We are about to head to the train station to go to Naples to go to the Amalfi Coast. So I'm going to end this video here. I hope you found it helpful, enjoyable, and if you're headed to Florence, let me know down below in the comments when you're visiting. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up and be sure to hit that subscribe button to see where we head next. And with that, I hope you guys have an awesome day and I will see you in Positano.